Boxing champion Terence "Bud" Crawford, one of the sport's most respected figures, found himself at the center of a tense and shocking situation over the weekend in Omaha, Nebraska. Just hours after thousands gathered to celebrate his latest triumph in the ring, Crawford was ordered out of his vehicle at gunpoint during a police traffic stop that has now prompted an internal investigation. The Omaha Police Department released a statement confirming the early Sunday morning encounter, stating that officers stopped Crawford's vehicle and, upon seeing a firearm on the floorboard, took precautionary action by drawing their weapons. According to police, all 4 occupants in the car were ordered out at gunpoint for safety reasons before the situation was de-escalated. Once Crawford's identity was verified, officers issued him a citation for reckless driving. Authorities emphasized that the firearm observed in the vehicle was legally possessed, and that Crawford's security personnel, who were among the passengers, were also licensed to carry their weapons. No arrests were made, and no physical altercation occurred during the stop. The incident took place mere hours after Omaha had celebrated Crawford's monumental victory over Canelo Alvarez, a fight that cemented him as the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world. The parade, filled with cheers, music, and pride, was meant to mark one of the greatest moments in the city's sporting history. But by sunrise, that joyous energy was overshadowed by a troubling encounter that has left fans and officials demanding answers. Video footage from the stop began circulating on social media, showing Crawford exiting his car with his hands raised while officers pointed firearms in his direction. The sight of one of boxing's greatest champions in such a position struck a nerve among many, reigniting discussions around policing, safety, and community relations. Crawford's spokesperson later told CNN Sports that the fighter had no immediate comment on the matter, opting instead to remain silent while the investigation unfolds. The 38-year-old fighter, known for his calm demeanor and focus both inside and outside the ring, has so far chosen not to make any public statements. Omaha Mayor John Ewing spoke on Sunday, saying he had personally spoken with Crawford about the situation. He expressed his deep concern and acknowledged the gravity of what had transpired, noting how vital it is to maintain and strengthen trust between law enforcement and the community. Ewing emphasized that Omaha should remember the day as one that celebrated a champion who brought pride to the city, but also as a reminder of the continued effort needed to ensure every resident, regardless of status, feels safe and respected. "My heart dropped in learning of this end to an otherwise wonderful day," the mayor said. Omaha Police Chief Todd Schmaderer has since pledged a full internal affairs investigation to determine whether officers followed appropriate procedures during the traffic stop. Both the mayor and police department have vowed transparency once findings are complete. Crawford's legal team has not yet released a statement, though insiders close to the boxer suggest he is cooperating with authorities and hopes the situation is resolved quickly and fairly. Fans around the world have flooded social media with messages of support, calling the ordeal both unfortunate and unjustified. Terence Crawford's career remains nothing short of extraordinary. With an undefeated record of 42-0 and 31 knockouts, he has achieved something few fighters in history have, becoming a 3-division undisputed world champion. His recent victory over Canelo Alvarez in Las Vegas was seen as a defining moment not only for him but for boxing as a whole. Yet even with his achievements, this latest incident serves as a reminder that fame and success do not shield anyone from unexpected realities. What was meant to be a celebration of legacy has now turned into a discussion about law enforcement conduct and community accountability. As the investigation continues, the city of Omaha stands divided between pride for its champion and concern over what unfolded that night. Crawford, ever composed and disciplined, appears determined to let the truth emerge through the proper channels. In the meantime, the world watches, not from the edge of a boxing ring, but from the sidelines of a story that transcends sport. Terence "Bud" Crawford, the man who has conquered every opponent in the ring, now faces a very different kind of battle, one for clarity, justice, and respect in his own hometown.